Mr. Soder, thank you for coming to our conference. I have some questions for you about how governments are supporting the steel industry in its transition to a circular economy. How can you explore a little bit on this? How they do that?
First and foremost, Austria's industry, especially voestalpine, are green frontrunner in green technologies, in hydrogen-based steel production. And Austria's government tries to support the direction to greening the steel production and other green technologies by investing in R&D, by investing in skill formation, and by investing in pilot projects. So there is some kinds of funding mechanisms in place to foster the circularity and decarbonization aspects.
You mentioned some best practice projects. Can you provide some example of such successful government initiatives?
I think one really successful success story of government funding is the Klima- und Transformationsoffensive in Austria. 5.7 billion euros that are directed to investment in decarbonization of production processes, R&D, and increasing energy and resource efficiency.
Very different to these two topics. Let's talk a bit about the human factor in the whole story. How important is the human force in terms of collaboration and creating understanding across countries and cultures to achieve global steel circularity goals?
The human factor is key to any kind of transformation processes, especially in times of rapid change. So how well qualified the workforce is not only a question of how productive they are, but it's also a question or the basis for innovation. So we have to invest in the workforce, in the skills, in the qualifications to provide the potential, the capacities for future productivity gains and to competitiveness.
In this respect, how important would you value providing a purpose to people and staff working towards steel circularity goals? Is that also something that's an important lever?
Like a mission.
Yeah, like
I think it's yeah. It's a. I think.
Or like a value.
Yeah, I think circularity is one of the most important missions in Europe for the whole continent. If we want to compete, to be competitive in the global rat race in green technologies. So circularity, decarbonization, and skill formations are the key pillars for any kind of transformation. And if we want to be successful in this transformation.
Thank you.